back to the class, children. I am your science teacher. My name is Mrs. Jyoti. So today we are going to learn about a fresh lesson, that is lesson number 5, food and digestion. So keep your term book ready and pencil ready. Open page number 291. So we have completed up to lesson 4 and now we are going to deal with lesson number 5, that is about food and digestion. So in our day-to-day life we do many activities. Okay, we do different kinds of work. So to do that work we need energy. Okay, for at least for 4 hours or 3 hours, if you don't eat, you feel hungry, and continuously if you go on continuing like that for 12 hours, you feel little dizzy. Okay, you feel little drowsiness and you feel like not able to do the work. Okay, so that is called as energy. So the energy you get it from the food you eat. Okay, that is all because of energy. So the energy, it comes from the food. So what are the different types of food? Which food gives us more energy? And what will be inside the food? Okay, why we are eating different types of food? Why we are not eating the same kind of food every day? We eat different types of fruits, we eat different types of vegetables, we drink milk, we drink tea and coffee, and we use different types of food. And while cooking also we use different methods and all. Yes, so why do we use all these things? Why don't we eat it directly like that and same kind of food? So about all these things we are going to learn, and what happens to the food after it enters into our body, and that is the digestion process. So about these things will come across in this lesson. So open page number 291, lesson number 5, food and digestion. Learning objectives. So what you are going to learn in this lesson? Describe the different types of nutrients in food. So what are present in the food? Nutrients. And in the nutrients we have different, like 5 different types of nutrients are present. So about that we are going to learn in detail. Explain the importance of a balanced diet. That is, we are eating different types of food but not the same kind of food. So that is called as balanced diet. How to eat, what to eat, that I am going to tell you. Then identify different parts of digestive system and their functions. So a digestive system, about the human body, from where the food enters, what happens after it goes into the stomach, how it comes out. So everything we are going to learn. Explain the things which are helpful while cooking. So whenever we cook the food, so what things help us to cook it well? So about these things we are going to learn in this lesson. And now you have a warm-up box. So there are some food ingredients, and below that answer is also given in a unscrambled way, that is jumbled form. So you have to write in a proper way. So page number 291, these are the warm-up answers. So here you can see lesson number 5, that is food and digestion. Now what is this first one? By looking at the picture only we can tell that it is cheese. C-H-E-E-S-E, cheese. Then second one is milk, M-I-L-K, milk. And third picture is chicken, C-H-I-C-K-E-N, chicken. Then fourth picture is eggs, E-G-G-S. And fifth picture is cake. And sixth picture is butter, B-U-T-T-E-R, butter. Okay, these are the answers: cheese, milk, chicken, eggs, cake and butter. Okay, now moving on to the lesson, that is today we are going to learn about the nutrients. Nutrients are present inside the food. So in this nutrients again we have different types, about that we will learn today. So in the previous year we have done the science fair. So in that science fair also you have come across the balanced diet and food, and different types of food, and what are the nutrients present in it. So about this lesson, everything come across it. So now today we will learn about the nutrients in the food. Lesson number 5, food and digestion. So food is a very important part of living beings. Food gives us energy to do the work. So food is very important in our life because it gives us energy. Now here I am coming and teaching you. That means I should have my breakfast and come. Otherwise I will not have that much ability to teach you. So I have to eat the food because it gives me energy. That is, it gives the ability for me to do the work. Food gives us energy to do work. It contains nutrients which are responsible for the nourishment of the body. Examples are wheat, rice, eggs and pulses. So in this food we have nutrients. What do we have in this food? We have nutrients. So these nutrients are going to help in different manner. Again in these nutrients there are around 5 to 6 types. So each and every nutrient will help us in different manner. We have vitamins, proteins, minerals, roughage, water, like this. Different nutrients are present which do different work, and about that we will learn. Now nutrients in the food. We eat different types of food to stay healthy and fit. So food helps us to perform various activities like playing and reading. Food contains substances which are known as nutrients. These substances nourish our body. They help us to grow. By mistake, when you are playing, you fall down. Okay, you get a hurt. So how it will heal? It is just because of the nutrients which you are taking. So the nutrients, they give the complete nourishment. They give nourishment to your body. They give the complete nourishment to your body. So here you have mainly 5 types, that is proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals. Along with this you have roughage and water. Okay, these are also present, but roughage and water are little separate. Okay, so in this nutrients you have 5 types. 5 types of nutrients are present. Fats, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Along with this you have roughage and water. Okay, now moving on to the first topic, that is proteins. So under nutrients, the first one, proteins. So what are proteins? In which food proteins are present in more number? So proteins help us to grow. So proteins are the one which help us to grow. So when you are born, you are very small and now you are little big. So which food is helping you? It is nothing but the proteins. They help us to grow. They help us to grow. And these food are present in. So these are responsible to repair the damaged parts of our body. Eggs, milk, pulses, fish and meat are the substances which are rich in proteins. And they are also called as body building food. It's also called as body building food. So proteins are also called as body building food. They help us to grow and they help us to repair the body. They help us to repair the body. So whenever you get hurt, it will heal after 5 to 6 days. So that is just because of the proteins. And these proteins are present in fish, egg, milk, etc. Okay, in the textbook they have given egg, milk, pulses, fish and meat. Meat is like chicken, mutton, eggs and all. Okay, so in these things you have the proteins in rich quantity. That means in these food items you can see proteins in a rich quantity. So whenever you get hurt, you can eat these things a lot so that it will cure little bit faster. Okay, so this is about the proteins. So in the given picture you can see the proteins over there. Okay, so here there is a chart. Okay, here I have a chart with me. So here you can see different kinds. These are the proteins. Okay, peanuts, fish, rice, pulses, egg, meat, and milk. Okay, this is all about the nutrients. Here we have proteins, then salts, then carbohydrates and fats. Then remaining are in the another chart. Okay, so these are the proteins which help your body to grow, and they help your body to get repair from the wounds, and it is present in fish, egg, milk, meat, pulses. So here everything is present. So this peanuts also come under pulses, and rice, fish, then meat, egg, milk. So in this proteins are available in rich quantity. So they help us to grow, they help in repairing the body, and proteins are also called as bodybuilding food. Proteins are also called as bodybuilding food. Now moving on to the next one, that is fats. So what are fats? Fats are the food which give us energy. They are also called as energy giving food. They are also called as energy giving food. They give us instant energy. Okay, they give us instant energy. So in the given picture you can see what are fats. So in which food items fats are present. Fats contain high amount of energy compared with remaining food items. So they have more energy than carbohydrates. So carbohydrates and fats both are energy giving food. But compared to carbohydrates, fats give us little bit more energy. Examples are butter, ghee and oil. So here the best examples are butter, oil, ghee, etc. So in these food items you can see fats. So they give us energy. They give us more energy than carbohydrates to do our daily activities. So we need lesser amount of fats for proper functioning of our body. Extra amount of the fat can lead to weight gain or obesity, and they are also called as energy giving food. So as they are energy giving food, we need it in a very lesser quantity. So you can take it little bit more because you are growing. Okay, but we are already grown. There is no need of growing more. So it is dependent on the people. The person who does the lot of work, they need more fats. The person who doesn't do any kind of work, like if your grandmother and grandfather are there, they are very weak, so they can't do more work. So they need the fats in little lesser quantity. And you are growing up children, so you have to need more fats. Okay, you do several activities like playing and studying, moving here and there. So you do more activities than us. So you need more fats, and we need very little less quantity of fats. If we take more and more fat, what happens? Little part of the fat the body uses, and the extra fat is stored in the body, and it leads to obesity. That means the person looks very fat. So use a very little fat, that is use very little butter, use very little oil, ghee, cheese. So all these things they come under fats. So these things your parents have to use in very little less quantity, and your grandmother, grandfather should use in very less quantity, and you have to take it more because you are growing up. Yes, so this is about the fats, and these fats are also called as energy giving food. They are called as energy giving food. So here you have fats here down. So full cream milk, that means from this there is like whatever milk packet you get, they are going to separate the ghee or the oil which is present in that. So this is the full cream milk. In this there is lot of fat. Then here you have ghee. Then this is the butter, cream, cheese, and here you have oil. Then here you have the milk powder, and here this is also oil. So in these things you have the fats more. Okay, in these food products you have the fat content more. So these are the things which you have to take in more quantity, but your parents and grandparents should take in very less quantity, because they need it in very less quantity as they are already grown up. But few people, they do so much of hard work, like daily labors will be there. So they do very hard work where for them fats are required in more content. Okay, and the people who sit at one place and they always sit in front of the computer or laptop and they do not move here and there for a longer time. For them, fats are required in very less quantity. If you come to school, fats are required in more quantity. Now you are sitting at home in front of the phone or a computer or a laptop and watching the video. For you, there is nothing to move here and there. Okay, you no need to go out to school or you don't need to go out for playing and all. So you need fats in very less quantity. Okay, so this is about the fats. Then carbohydrates. So carbohydrates also provide us energy, same like fats. People who do a lot of work need good amount of carbohydrates such as farmers, sportsperson and laborers. Food items like vegetables, cereals, and they also contain the carbohydrates. So mostly you have in potatoes and rice which we eat. So in this food we have so much of carbohydrates. So carbohydrates also provide us energy, same like fats. They provide us energy. Carbohydrates, they provide us energy, and I already told you in the previous one, that is the fats. Okay, so same like that, they also provide energy, and the daily laborers and who do lot of heavy physical work, they need carbohydrates and fats more. So here are the carbohydrates. So banana, cheese, honey, milk, rice, then whole grain cereals and sugarcane. So in these food products you can see a lot of carbohydrates. Okay. Then vitamins and minerals and roughage and water we are going to see in the next session. Okay, so and we will learn even about the balanced diet in the next part. So you can write, your homework is about write 10 lines about proteins, fats and carbohydrates. Okay, don't write about proteins 10 lines, fat 10 lines and carbohydrates 10 lines. About all three things together you write 10 lines, that is enough. What you know about these things, you write it. Read the lesson once and then you write down on your own. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next lesson, in the next part, I am going to tell you about roughage and water and vitamins and minerals. Thank you.